So what is up, people? If you know me from these videos where I unbox iPad A16 Bionic chip and also iPad Air M2, well, you know I'm in the market for some time now for a perfect iPad, and this time I got iPad Pro 11-inch M4, and I promise this is gonna be my only iPad for the next 5 to 6 years. The first and one of the major reasons is the screen itself. So the iPad has Tandem OLED 120Hz display, which is, maybe if you compare with 60Hz, if you have never seen a 120Hz display, maybe 60Hz might not feel that slow to you, but once you transition from 60 to 120, I will say it's very hard to get back to 60. And I felt that with iPad Pro when I was testing it side by side with my A16 and also Air. I can really tell you this is the best display that you can get in the market right now. Also, this iPad is backed by M4 chip, which is the best quality chipset currently available in the market in 2024 and 2025. Unless Apple comes up with M5, so that's going to be a different story, but currently this is the most fastest one. And considering how iPad are being used, which is basically multimedia consumption and a little bit of pro work, you can also go with iPad Air M3, but in my case I wanted the best display to have the best experience possible, therefore I went with this one. macOS is not supported on iPad, so basically iPad OS, considering having M4, is the best bundle deal that you will get in the market. I will really recommend you guys to go to the Apple Store to experience the difference between the Air and Pro, because you might not notice it when you're looking onto videos online, but once you experience it yourself, you will be able to make that decision. And not just that, the battery life on these machines are immense. I compared it with the A16 and Air, and I've seen that Pro goes a long way. The biggest selling point for me was the dual OLED display, which is also called Tandem OLED display from Apple. And in this one you will see that blacks are actually black, where unlike other products you might see a little grayish color. And don't take me wrong, if you have already tried iPad Air, I will really tell you to get Air, because there's not much difference in terms, if you haven't looked at iPad Pro already. If you have looked at iPad Pro, then switching back to Air might be a little bit difficult, but iPad Pro for a fact has the best display possible, and that is the main selling point that they have for this one right now. Even the gaming on this is great, because a lot of gamers supported by the M4 chip are able to run a lot of games quite easily. And don't take me wrong on any of this, I'm just a YouTuber who is trying to explain my experience as a normal consumer. I'm not a tech review person, so if you want to look at some tech reviews, there's a lot of videos online, so knock yourself out. To conclude all of this, I will not say this iPad is for everyone because of the price jump that it has. The Pro currently retails at $1,400 and Air retails at $800, so there is bit of a price difference, I'll say for sure. A16 has non-laminated display and also has a lot of glare, so basically if you take it outside you will have a hard time looking at it. If you're a parent and you're looking for an iPad, this might be the best one because it has the best value currently bought. If you want, you can also apply the student discount if you're a student, so it's up to you where you want to spend your money, but I'll say spend it wisely.